What's up? It's your guy D-Money here from Juice Radio with Johnny Bousquet, the writer of the latest winning song in our Fresh Coast Face Off Life's Like a Song that featured Tony Hill and Billy Patron in our Fresh Coast Face Off series. Johnny here is basically the rock and the originator for the ATV team that has done a lot of work out of Robert Young Studios. And without Johnny, I'm not sure if there would be an ATV team, so that's why I'm interviewing him today. So Johnny, how are you feeling today?
I'm really glad to be here. I'm really appreciative that you just entered us in the contest. It was a really, really cool opportunity for us. I'm a big fan of what you guys got going on at Juice Radio. You know, I'm real big into the Northwest movement, so just the opportunity to participate, let alone win and come here and have an opportunity to talk for my team. It's just a great day for the ATV team.
Definitely, and recently there's been a wealth of releases that have come out of your guys' team, especially Life's Like a Song, Un's new single, Facebook Chick, My City from earlier this year, the Husky Anthem with Joe Ferguson from last year, and I'm sure there's been a couple more you guys have been releasing lately as well. What has you guys motivated so well recently to turn up the heat as much as you have?
We need money. It's hard out here, man. I got 2 kids, and I see it as, I mean, we have a real opportunity. I'm really, really blessed to have some amazing talent surrounding me. I got my boy Nick Baker. He's literally a genius. I mean, he's a savant. He can hear anything one time in the world and play it back. I call it verb better because that's what he does. He has perfect pitch when he sings. I mean, my guys that are, you know, putting everything into these projects, they're putting everything into it. I mean, they're working jobs, making this happen so I can, you know, have these make these beats, have time to do that and stuff. And I just got some people that believe in me, and I believe in them. And I hear the radio and I hear what's on there, and I don't see why we can't compete or take over. Either one is fine with me.
And before we talk about the rest of the team, let's address you first. For the ATV team, you write, produce, and I've definitely seen you lead a lot of the promotion. What other things do you do for the team?
You know, we're like a family, so I guess, you know, I'm a counselor, a brother, a parent, you know, and I do the same. They do the same for me. We just stick together, man. It's whatever we need. I mean, one day one of us will be short on something, the other one will help out. It's just whatever we can do together. I just come up with ideas on how we can benefit from each other.
And more about your role. You seem to prefer the career of being behind the boards rather than the mic. And in an artist overflowed universe, I think that's really something to be said about that. Are you behind the boards by natural choice, or is this more of making a sacrifice for the greater good of all?
It's funny, you know, when I first started going to college, I was just dead set on rap, and I wanted to be like the best rapper, and I wanted to learn how to make my own beats really good. That way I could make my own beats, and I wouldn't have to wait on producers and stuff. And while I was in college, people would want to buy my beats and stuff, and might have me write them hooks and stuff like that. And I saw it as an opportunity that could be lucrative for my family as a young guy starting out and stuff. You know, I was working at IHOP and stuff, and I got tired of that, man. So basically, I don't know, I'm just doing what I got to do to get done what needs to be did.
Definitely. An ATV team, that means above bar, that I'm told. Exactly what's meant by the bar that you're referring to and that you've measured yourself as being above?
I'm mostly like I'm calling out Clear Channel, I guess. You know, because there's garbage on there, man. They're playing Kesha, really? You know what I'm saying? Nothing against her. I don't know her as a person, and I don't know her like that to even be saying that, and I respect her movement because she's out there getting money, and that's what it's about in this industry. But that, you know what I mean? I can't hold my head high after producing a song like that. I know, you know, I've done some doozies too. I've done what I had to do to, you know, it's a career. This is what I do for a job and stuff. This is my 9 to 5, so I work with a lot of people, man, and sometimes, you know, everybody isn't up to par the talent that I would like. But what I mean by above the bar is that there's a standard, and I'm calling out on people to work with me to raise that standard and raise the bar and go for something a little bit higher than, you know, what's acceptable and stuff. You know, make something out of it, and that's kind of what we did with the Life's Like a Song, and it was something that means something to us, that could be marketable and heard, you know, on a mainstream platform at the same time. And it goes kind of back to your other question about, you know, the behind the board thing or rapping and stuff. To me, I know I'm a way better producer than a rapper. I got that in the bag, no problem and stuff. I accept that. You know, I don't like it all the time because I make some sick beats, and I'm like, man, I would really love to just tear that up. But I could also use a couple racks in my pocket right now too, and Billy or somebody or anybody would do it way more justice and stuff, you know. And I know that. I'm okay with that. And with the Life's Like a Song, a lot of times when I pitch songs to artists or whatever, I'll rap as a template, and on that one we decided as a group that my first verse went hard enough to keep, and so, you know, I'm with that.
And more about the team. It's been taking on a new look recently and a lot of new members. What's the current lineup of the team, and what do they each bring to the table?
Right now, we're focusing most of our attention around Un and Jory right now. Jory and Un are bending over backwards, you know, contributing to the movement and making it happen, and they're the most driven. So basically, it's, you know, me, Jory, and Nick. Of course, Nick is my right hand man. I mean, this whole thing. I mean, he doesn't participate on every single one of our projects, but I mean, so many people know him for those hooks and everything. So I guess the forefront of the ATB team right now would be Nick, myself, Jory, and Un. And then I also have these guys, Mike and Russell, that I'm working on with, and we'll have their first release on April 20th. It'll be a weed song featuring me rapping, Eat 40 Fonzarelli, and Mr. Monopoly. And if you don't know who Mr. Monopoly is, you will know by then. I'm building stars right here, and I put that on my mama.
Alrighty then. What's next for you and the team, other than the 420 release?
We're gonna really focus hard on Un and Jory's projects. That Facebook song has a lot of potential. We're just pursuing marketing avenues for that. It's really hard, you know, with our budgets and stuff like that. We're two people, and we got some good people in our corner. Big G is really, you know, at the forefront of our movement, concerning Un's project and stuff. So we're gonna utilize that resource and then just push everything as hard as we can. But I know that Facebook song goes, so we're gonna get behind that. And then Un has 11 more slappers that slap, bro, and those are coming right out. And then Jory, he's calling himself J Cash right now, and his stuff will be out on December 21st, and it's the Nays, real deal.
And is there an ATB album in the works?
There is. There's a compilation album, and that's basically, it's going to be 12 songs of all of my favorite songs that we pitched as demo songs that we ended up keeping for ourselves, like the Life Like a Song, stuff like that, I believe. Those kind of deals.
All right, where on the web can we find out more about you and your team?
You can find us on Facebook, the ATB team, music and production, songwriting, something like that. Or you can find Johnny Bousquet, JohnnyBousquet on Facebook or on Twitter. And you can Google top rated producer, songwriter in Seattle, Washington, and I'm usually in the top 3 there.
That's cool. Thank you for Johnny Bousquet for coming through, and much luck on all these releases in the future.
Thank you, Daniel D. Money. I'm really glad to be here. D. Money, my bad. Yeah, I'm glad to be here, and I'd like to say thanks to everybody that's been with us on the movement, and you got a lot of good things to look forward to. Let's keep getting it.